Without a doubt, one of the most important additions to the modern day commercial angler's armoury has been the good old pellet band. Now, pellet bands can be used to present loads of baits, but getting your bait inside of them can sometimes be a little bit difficult, especially if you're not very nimble with your fingers. Maybe you haven't got good fingernails, you can't open them up. And that is where this beauty comes in, the pellet bander. Now this takes all them troubles away, allows you to really easily insert your bait inside of that small pellet band. But how do you use one? Well, it's really simple. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the prongs on my pellet bander, which you can see here, and I'm going to slip that inside of my band. So you can see now I've got my prongs off my bander inside of the band, and that allows me to open up the pellet bander. So there's a little plunger just on the other side here. I'm going to press that in, and as you can see, that pellet band is open nice and wide now. I can fit whatever I want in there. In this case, I'm going to slip on a 6mm pellet. Again, one of the best baits you can use on a commercial fishery, and these bands are perfect to present them on. Now I'm going to get my pellet. I'll just pick a bit of a bigger one up so we can see it nice and clearly. I'm going to get my pellet and I'm going to slide it inside of these 4 prongs. And I'm going to let go of the plunger. And that now allows the prongs on the pellet bander to keep hold of the pellet. And as you can see, just here, we've got the pellet band just away from the pellet. So the next thing I'm going to do now is slide that band onto the pellet. Again, you can see now it's come off them prongs. The pellet's still sat inside of the prongs, and I've got my band on the pellet. And then just press the plunger in to release everything, and I've got the perfectly banded pellet. Now, while I've put a pellet in there, there's loads and loads of other baits you can use inside of a band. Things like maggots and casters are really, really popular for using in a band when you're fishing for fish like F1s. And this banding tool does exactly the same thing. You open up that band, slip your hook baits inside, let the plunger go so that the prongs close on your bait, and slide the band onto it. Really is as simple as that, and a brilliant way for presenting your hook bait.